Okay, so get this. California is rolling out some pretty big changes, I guess you could say, for HVAC systems in 2025.
Yeah.
And if you're in California and your system is using a refrigerant like R410A,
Right.
um, you might want to listen up.
Yeah, you should definitely pay attention because they are getting phased out for environmental reasons.
Yeah, makes sense.
And it's not just about uh, saving the planet.
Yeah,
Imagine those old refrigerants becoming scarce.
right?
Repair costs could spike. And then good luck trying to find a technician who even knows how to work on those older systems.
Yeah, it's
Could
hard.
be a real headache.
It's like a ticking time bomb down in your basement or wherever your system is, but with a silver lining, I guess you could say.
Exactly.
Because this is a chance to step into the world of modern, energy-efficient HVAC systems,
Yes,
which is what we are diving into today.
absolutely.
We're going to explore the benefits of upgrading and break down some of the hottest or, I guess, coolest heating options out there.
Yeah. And what I think is so interesting is that upgrading is not just about keeping up with regulations.
Right.
It's really about making a smart investment in your home's comfort,
Yeah.
your wallet, and of course helping out the planet as
Yeah,
well.
for sure. For sure. Okay, let's get into those benefits.
Okay.
We've got this article by a seasoned HVAC expert.
Right.
It highlights some pretty compelling reasons to make the switch.
Yeah, for sure.
What really stood out to you?
Well, I think first and foremost, modern HVAC systems are really designed with efficiency in mind.
Okay.
They use eco-friendly refrigerants, and they have all this cutting-edge technology that can really lower your energy bills significantly.
So you're telling me I can be comfortable and save money at the same time?
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
all ears.
And it's not just about the immediate savings either.
Yeah?
You have to think long-term,
Yeah.
These systems are built to last,
Right.
which means you're going to have fewer breakdowns and less money spent on repairs.
Fewer breakdowns, fewer frantic calls to the repair guy in the middle of winter. I like that a lot. Okay, the article also mentions something called a SEER rating.
Mm-hmm.
Can you break that down for us and explain why it matters?
Absolutely. So SEER stands for Seasonal Energy Efficiency Ratio,
Okay.
and it's basically a measure of how efficiently a system converts energy into cooling or heating power.
Got it.
So the higher the SEER rating, the more energy efficient the system
Because
is.
you're aiming for a higher SEER rating, it's like getting more bang for your buck, right?
Exactly. And when you're talking about a system that runs for a big chunk of the year,
Right.
those efficiency gains could really add up.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's get into the different heating options that are out there.
Okay.
I'm really intrigued by electric heating solutions.
Yeah.
They seem really versatile.
They are incredibly versatile.
Yeah.
You can think about, electric heaters
Uh-huh.
providing targeted warmth, right where you need it most,
Right.
or electric water heaters that deliver consistent hot water without having to rely on gas.
No gas lines, no worries about gas leaks. That's a huge plus in my book. But what about those chilly California nights,
Right.
when you want to cozy up by the fire?
Sure.
Do electric heating solutions offer that kind of ambiance?
Well, they might not offer, the crackling fire, but they can definitely keep you cozy.
Okay.
Underfloor heating, for example.
Uh-huh.
That provides like this gentle, radiant heat.
Okay.
Warms up the entire room from the ground up.
It's like having a giant heating pad for your entire house. I love it.
Exactly.
Okay. But for people who want a more traditional approach or live in areas where it actually gets really cold in the winter, what would you recommend?
Yeah, I mean, in those cases, a high-quality furnace might be a better option.
Oh, okay.
They're designed to deliver like powerful, consistent warmth throughout your entire house,
Okay.
making sure you're comfortable even on the coldest nights.
And I'm guessing with California's push for energy efficiency, these modern furnaces are designed to be pretty eco-friendly.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
They incorporate advanced technologies like variable speed motors and multi-stage heating,
Okay.
which allows them to operate more efficiently and use less energy overall.
So it's not your grandpa's clunky energy-guzzling furnace.
No, not at all.
These are sleek, efficient machines.
Exactly.
But what about the cost, though? Furnaces can be a big investment.
Yeah, you're right. The upfront costs can be higher than
Right.
other options. But remember those long-term savings we talked about.
Yeah.
Efficient furnaces can really reduce your energy bills.
Okay.
Plus, they require less maintenance, which saves you even more money down the line.
It's all about thinking long-term.
Exactly.
Okay, so I know we've only scratched the surface here.
Right.
But before we move on to even more heating options,
Okay.
I want to touch on one of the first steps to a successful upgrade.
Sure.
And it's really all about, honestly, assessing your current system, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Before you even start exploring new options, you got to take a good look at your existing system.
Okay.
How old is it? Is it struggling to keep up? Are your energy bills through the roof?
Right.
Really understanding your current situation is going to help you determine the best path forward.
So step one is all about self-awareness.
I like that.
Okay, before we jump into even more heating options, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back to continue our deep dive into HVAC upgrades. Welcome back. We're ready to keep exploring these energy-efficient heating alternatives.
Yeah.
We've already talked about electric heating solutions and those high-quality furnaces,
Right.
but the article we're looking at dives into even more options,
It does.
including electric furnaces.
Yeah.
What makes those stand out?
Well, electric furnaces are a really good choice for homes that don't have access to natural gas lines.
Makes sense?
They're super safe because there's no risk of gas leaks
Right,
or carbon monoxide.
right.
And here's the bonus. They have fewer moving parts than traditional furnaces.
Okay.
So they're very durable and less prone to breaking down.
Fewer moving parts, fewer things to go wrong. I like that. But let's be real, upgrading to any of these systems can be expensive.
There could be an investment.
You mentioned rebates and incentives earlier.
Yes.
How can those help?
Well, California is really pushing for energy efficiency.
Right.
So they offer some really great incentives to encourage people to upgrade.
Okay.
We're talking potentially thousands of dollars in rebates,
Wow.
which can really help with those upfront costs.
Okay, so it's not just about the long-term savings on energy bills.
Right.
There's also the potential for some immediate financial relief through these programs.
Exactly.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Where can our listeners go to learn more about those rebates and incentives?
That's step 3 in our roadmap to a successful HVAC upgrade.
Okay.
And it's all about research.
Okay.
Your local utility company is a great place to start.
Gotcha.
They often have information on the different programs that are available,
Makes sense.
and they can help you with the application process.
Okay.
There are also some websites that are specifically focused on energy efficiency in California.
Oh, cool.
They can give you a good overview of all the incentives that are out there.
Sounds like there's a lot of support to help people navigate this whole thing.
There is.
That's good to know. But as practical as all this is, I still love the idea of a cozy gas fireplace.
Yeah, the appeal of the flames is hard to beat.
Right.
And you know what? You can have that ambiance without sacrificing efficiency.
Oh, okay.
Modern gas fireplaces are designed to provide focused heat.
Okay.
So they warm up a specific area without wasting energy on spaces you're not using.
So you can still enjoy that cozy feeling
Exactly.
without feeling guilty about the energy you're using.
I like that.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm convinced I want to upgrade.
Okay.
Where do I even begin?
It's a big decision for sure.
Yeah.
It's important to approach it strategically.
Okay.
Remember that first step we talked about evaluating your current system?
Uh-huh.
That's where you should start.
Okay.
Once you know what you're working with,
Right.
then you can start looking at options that fit your needs and priorities.
So self-awareness first, then set clear goals. What's next? Next, you want to prioritize energy efficiency when you're looking at those options.
Okay.
You want to look for systems with high SEER ratings and Energy Star certification.
Okay.
Those tell you that the systems is designed to save energy
Got it.
and minimize your impact on the environment.
It's like a seal of approval for energy efficiency. I'll be looking for those labels.
Right.
Okay, but this is a big financial decision.
Yeah, it is.
How can someone make sure they're making smart choices and staying within their budget?
That's where step 4 comes in,
Okay.
planning your budget.
Good.
You need to figure out how much you can comfortably spend up front.
Right.
And don't forget to factor in those potential long-term savings from lower energy bills and less maintenance.
Right.
Those savings can really add up over time.
So it's not just about the initial price tag, it's about looking at the big picture.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've done my research, I've set a budget, and I'm ready to go. What's the final step?
The final, and maybe the most important step, is to talk to a trusted HVAC professional. They can assess your specific needs,
Okay.
recommend the best solutions for you,
All right.
and make sure the installation is done right.
So it's about finding an expert who can explain everything clearly
Exactly.
and guide you through the process. Makes sense. But before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I'm curious.
Yeah.
We've talked about the efficiency and the financial benefits,
Right.
but what about the environmental impact?
That's a great question. Remember those eco-friendly refrigerants and the energy-saving technologies we discussed?
Yeah.
When you choose those options, you're not just saving money,
Okay.
you're also reducing your carbon footprint.
Got it.
It's a good reminder that our individual choices can make a difference for the planet.
So it's a win-win.
Exactly.
A comfortable home, lower energy bills, and a healthier environment.
I like it.
We've covered a lot of ground in this part of our deep dive, but there's one more exciting area to explore.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be right back to dive into the world of smart home technology
Sound.
and how it's shaping the future of HVAC systems. Welcome back to the deep dive. We are wrapping up our exploration of HVAC upgrades, and I am really excited about this part because we're stepping into the future. We're talking about smart home technology and its impact on HVAC systems.
It really is an area that is just exploding with innovation.
Yeah.
We're seeing these incredible advancements that are making homes more comfortable, more efficient, and more connected than ever.
Okay, I'm all ears. Paint me a picture. What does a smart HVAC system actually look like?
Okay, so imagine this.
Oh,
You're leaving work on a scorching hot summer day,
okay.
and with a few taps on your phone, you can adjust your thermostat remotely, so your house is nice and cool by the time you get home.
No more walking into a sauna after a long day.
Exactly.
That's a huge plus. But beyond just, remote control,
Right.
what other smart features are we talking about here?
Well, there are things like learning thermostats,
Okay.
which are pretty amazing.
Yeah.
They can track your usage patterns and your temperature preferences,
Okay.
and then automatically adjust the system to be both comfortable and energy efficient.
So it's like having a personal climate assistant
Yeah, exactly.
that anticipates your needs. That's
Yeah.
really cool. What else can these smart systems do?
Well, some systems have advanced sensors
Okay.
that can monitor things like air quality, humidity levels, even potential issues like leaks or malfunctions.
Oh, wow.
Like a proactive approach.
Right.
It can prevent those costly surprises and make sure you have a healthy indoor environment.
So it's not just about comfort. It's about peace of mind knowing that your system is working properly
Exactly.
and keeping your home healthy. But how does all of this tie into California's sustainability goals?
Well, by optimizing energy consumption,
Mm-hmm.
these smart systems are playing a really big role in reducing our carbon footprint.
Makes sense.
They're helping us use energy more wisely,
Right.
which is good for our wallets and good for the planet.
It's amazing how interconnected everything is. We're talking about individual homes.
Right.
But those choices can add up to make a real difference.
They really do. And as technology keeps evolving,
Yeah.
we can expect to see even more innovative solutions that blur the lines between comfort, efficiency, and sustainability.
For homeowners who are feeling a little overwhelmed by all these choices,
Sure.
what advice would you give them?
I would say first, take a deep breath and think about what matters most to you.
Okay.
What are your comfort preferences? What's your budget? How important is energy efficiency and environmental impact?
Right.
Once you understand your priorities,
Uh-huh.
the process becomes much less daunting.
So it's all about aligning your choices with your values and your lifestyle.
Exactly. And remember, you don't have to do this alone.
Right.
Find a good HVAC professional who can guide you through the process, answer your questions, and recommend solutions that actually meet your needs.
It's about finding an expert who speaks your language and can break down all the technical stuff.
You're
Well said. So as we wrap up this deep dive into HVAC upgrades, I want to leave our listeners with this thought.
okay.
We've explored the challenges, the opportunities, and the exciting possibilities that come with upgrading our HVAC systems.
It's a lot to think about.
It is, but ultimately it's about creating a future where our homes are not only comfortable and efficient,
Right?
but also sustainable and in harmony with the environment.
I couldn't agree more. It's about making choices that benefit us and the planet.
That's it for this deep dive. We hope you found it informative and empowering. And if you're ready to take the next step, check out our website for personalized recommendations and contact information for trusted HVAC professionals in your area. Until next time.